Unfortunately, every fall and winter, we see a large increase in respiratory illnesses. Over the past couple of years, it's been COVID primarily, but before the pandemic started, it was flu and other respiratory viruses. And I don't think this year is going to be any different. And in fact, it has the potential to be just as bad or maybe even a little bit worse than it has been in the past couple of years, because flu is likely coming back. People's immune systems haven't seen the flu for a couple of years now, since there hasn't been any around. And so your level of personal immunity within your own body might be lower than it would be otherwise. So that makes that extremely important to get your flu shot. And for COVID, it would be a similar expectation, as people spend more time indoors, and we get together for holiday gatherings and family gatherings. We have kids back in school. There's less time spent outside where there's better ventilation. Most everyone can get the flu vaccine. The flu vaccine, I believe, is authorized for folks 6 months and up, so children all the way up to adults. Older adults may benefit from a kind of stronger dose vaccine. So there's the high dose vaccine for influenza. And so people with who are immune compromised or who are above the age of 60, 65 would likely benefit from that stronger dose of vaccine to increase their immune response. For COVID, it's a little bit more complicated because there are two different vaccines and they're authorized for a little bit different age groups. So for the Pfizer bivalent booster dose, that's authorized for everyone 12 and older. And then for the Moderna bivalent vaccine, which they're very similar products, that one is authorized for folks 18 and older. So everyone 12 and older is eligible and should get the bivalent vaccine. The good news is you can get vaccinated at the same time. So it's only a one-stop shop. You only have to go in one time to get both shots. COVID is still here. It's going to be here. We're moving to a more endemic phase, or a phase of the COVID response where COVID is just going to become part of our normal life, kind of like how flu is. It's still a big problem and killing over 300 people every day across the country and more than 10 people every day in our state. And so the most important thing we can do to protect ourselves is to get vaccinated. And I've made my appointment, and I hope everyone else in our community will too, to help protect themselves, families, friends, and the rest of the community.